Got my pen.
Oh. I thought I gave it back to. Oh no,
No,
it's right
good.
here.
Yeah. Here we go.
Hi.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
we live. While we give me the pen, give me the pen.
Right.
Hey y'all, welcome to Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Hope everyone is doing well as we get logged on and do the whole minute of fidget business.
There we go. Okay, I'm like,
Yeah, and let me turn down for what? Because every time I come on, it'll be loud. So let's get in here, Fuchsia.
Yay!
All right, who else in here with us? I see you in here with us, and somebody else in here.
It's you.
I just got in here.
Oh, wow.
It's your mama.
I can't see her.
Hey, Ma. How you doing today?
I can never see you.
Is she doing better?
She is doing better. She's
better.
She ate a whole bowl. Well, I don't know if she ate a whole bowl of cereal, but she ate some cereal.
Oh, she ate today. Mm-hmm. All right. Make sure you chime into the comment section, Ma. Let me know how you are doing. I want to make sure that you're better, you're well, you're, all of the good stuff. So,
she's thriving
well. All right, perfect. All right, we are now live on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to see who in there. Yeah. All right, perfect. So happy Hump Day, everyone. Again, thank you for joining us. We're going to have the usual suspects and some new folks. So make sure that you come on in here, click, like, share, and do all of that business. So when you do that, we want to make sure that everyone that you share us with knows who we are. So we'll dive into the intro.
Hey, Parker Lewis.
So I am Makita.
I am Rhonda.
And we are Fuchsia Intelligence.
Why?
Because Pinky and the Brain was already taken. None of that smoke. Hello, Parker Lewis.
Can you smile? Is it too soon?
Too soon. I don't think that
Marissa here this early.
Get out of here.
Listen.
I don't think that he's smiling just yet. He probably grinning. Maybe a good grin.
Try not to chuckle. It might hurt.
Maybe a good grin.
Yeah.
A chuckle from him, please. That don't happen. He's not a chuckler. So, what's your week look like? How did everything go for you this week or last week or during the week or what you got?
Nothing. Hung out with the hubby. Hung out with the grandbaby.
Y'all didn't go to the club?
No, we did not go to the club. We went to the club when you was gone.
Oh man!
Yeah, that's what I was like. Why she asked me that? We already went.
I should have left that. Yeah. I should have left my club pass with you on my club list, because I could do some things from the club. I need to get to the club myself.
Yeah, we went. But we'll talk about it.
All right.
But no, that's just pretty much
I
it.
We
hung out with your son.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
How is he?
He's doing good. Hung out twice actually. He came over because he wanted some food. So barbecue. So he came over Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, Saturday we went. We go on our date to get our nails, our feet, and stuff done.
Okay.
And so he came back that Sunday because we was gone. We had left. Mm-hmm. So he was like, I didn't get to spend time with you. So he said he had to come back. Oh. But it really was because he wanted to get some food. He ain't fooling nobody.
He's kind.
He is kind. He is.
That's something he would do.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, but he came over. Yeah,
Marissa said, hey. So, hey, you are here. Look, her alarm went off. She actually responded, came on in there. Thank you. I did my, what was it, receptionist thing for the fifth graders. I had I had a presentation with the fifth graders over at Dixon Learning Academy. I was a sub for them, I don't know, recently, and there were some students that were exceptional. Being a substitute teacher is just a challenge, just to say the least. I don't get the time to really spend with them to develop the needed relationship, but the little bit of time that I have with them, I think I do plant the necessary seeds So, hey, Ma, there were, and Ron, there were some exceptional students, and I wanted to make sure that I blessed them in front of the other students because you just don't know who you're entertaining. You don't know who you're in the presence of, and you just want to always be your best self. That's integrity. Doing the right thing even when no one is watching.
Exactly.
And so I wanted to instill those that particular value, I should say, into those students. And so I partnered with R&B Charcuterie. Make sure that you guys look them up, or her and them.
Hey,
it is she makes the charcuterie.
That's what you did for my birthday, right?
Yes,
it was so good. That was one cheese that I really, really, really liked.
Man, it's the pickles. Really good. It's these pickles for me. It's these pickles because the cheese. You know me and the cheese.
Yeah, you can't eat cheese. I can eat cheese. She can't eat cheese.
I still eat it though, and I'm catching myself.
You be like,
I'll be like, oh,
the cheese don't like you.
What was I thinking?
It don't like you.
It doesn't like me. I do like it, but it does not like me. And so yes, I presented the students. There were 4 students, and I presented them with some baskets. So there were personalized goodies in there: journals, tumblers. What did I put in there? Like kites, balls, just fun stuff for the kids, candy, and all of the such.
It looks really nice because I almost grabbed one.
Oh, yeah, right, that's right.
I was like, oh, what's this?
Right.
Those for the kids. I was like, okay.
And it was something because the teacher, I don't know, she wasn't,
she wasn't gung ho as excited about it as you were.
And, I'm calling her. She was supposed to send me a list of their honor students because what I wanted to do was just present those particular students with a basket for themselves. But I wanted to present the rest of the students with the charcuterie. But when she told me it was like 35 students each class, I was like, pump all your budget brakes on that. And so I said I was going to just present them to the honor students. So she was supposed to send me a list of the honor students. She didn't. She didn't. That's number 1. So I had too many charcuterie boards. So then when we get done, she's looking around trying to point out people to maybe pick and choose on who to give it to. And I was like, no, if it's not enough for everybody, we're not going to do. I'm not going to do that. I was not going to do that. So I had too many left over. And then one of the students that I had a basket for no longer goes to the school.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So she didn't get with
Uncle
me
Charles.
and let me know that that student did not go to the school anymore. So she just wasn't.
Has to do better.
She just wasn't.
She didn't. She wasn't on your level.
She wasn't on my level of, and then it was a whole lot of things going on at the school that particular day. They had a mental health awareness, they had a play, they had a dance. So it wasn't even really time to really, connect with them. It was a lot of moving. I don't know why she picked that day. But we got her done.
Yes.
The students that got their baskets did indeed love their baskets, and I was able to present some of the charcuterie kits to some. She did point out, oh, that's an honor student. Oh, that's an honor student. And so I was able to pass out the ones I was able to pass out. So shout out again to R&B Charcuterie for helping me out with that.
Got any leftovers of the charcuterie?
I do.
Oh, okay.
And I wish you would have asked me for them about 10 minutes or how long ago we were. Because I don't have them with me.
Oh.
I know. So yeah, I forgot. I would have absolutely brought them. So darn it. Because at this point, they're going to go in the trash.
I swear, it be your own people.
It be the best intentions. It
be your own.
But I did indeed. I blessed some folks that were not looking forward to being blessed, and additional folks because I kind of was randomly like, "Hey,
take
you
this.
want?"
Yeah. That's good. You did a good job. See, you'll get your blessings.
I will.
Look at that.
I know they're coming.
Clap,
I know they're coming.
Clap,
I know they're coming.
Clap.
Jazz hands.
Hey, Ryan. Bye-bye.
Hey, baby mama. I hope you and the baby, Autumn Sky, are doing well. How's motherhood? Chime into the comment section and let us know how motherhood is doing. How old is the baby now? How is the sleeping habits? How are you doing? How is that whole dynamic for you? Let us know about that in the comment section. What about good grief? What you got for us?
What I say my good grief is gonna be?
Because we were driving and talking. Yeah, we were having a production meeting in the car.
And I don't remember.
Oh, no.
I don't remember.
Because I didn't write it down.
Yeah, you didn't write it down. See?
She talks about me for writing it down. She leave you in this old-fashioned, this. But if I don't write it down, okay?
Well, I'm off tomorrow.
Yay! And what you gonna do? Well, you got plans?
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna be not at work.
Hey, that's all it is. That's all you need. That's all you need.
Because I had to work midnight.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I have this gig coming up. I need help. I need help with this gig. Marissa works. Your heart was in the right place. Yes, Ma, it was. Marissa works. I need help with this thing on Saturday. Oh, Marissa, does she work on Saturday?
I don't know, Marissa. Do you work on Saturday?
Look at me asking you.
Listen, putting you on the spot.
Right. And Ryan. Ryan says it's good. It can be overwhelming, but only when I get other things going on as well. Other than that, it's so fun. She's so smart and funny. Oh,
she is smart. She's a genius.
Oh, that's fun. It's crazy watching her features change.
At 5 months, she's a genius.
Yes, that's crazy. That's crazy. Her features are indeed changing. It doesn't take long at all. But yes, I need help on Saturday. I have an event that I am doing with PIFMA. That is the Professional Football Players Moms Association. And they are going to be giving away, it's a youth summit of some sort. And it's going to be some giveaways and some encouragement and some things. But I have some gear to give away on behalf of my son and the New York Giants. And I don't know what the setup is going to look like. I don't know. But I want someone to go up there with me. Ryan is a wonderful mother. She has Riley activities this weekend. She does not work the weekend for future references. She does not work the weekend usually for future references. Okay.
Why are they working? I'm just saying.
I got you. I'll call. Well, I'll get the logistics. I'll figure out exactly what it is I'm going to be doing. But I just kind of want to have someone with me. Just, I don't know. I can be a big girl and go by myself, but why? So. And I think it's like from 1 to 4. It's like a quick little something. I could probably go drop the stuff off and keep going, but I don't know. I want to go and hang out for a minute. So let them see me, see them, and
y'all want to see each other.
Yes. And all of that. And the connecting and the networking. And the the Vaseline on your teeth business. And, so. Yes. So we were going over good grief, and I wanted to chime in on that because I've been talking to you. I've been kind of trying to get through this situation with her. So I have her on overload. So now you guys are gonna have to get it. I have been reeling from the fact that I am not as important to some people that I thought I was. It's raining.
It is raining.
I'm glad we got inside in time. Sugar dissolves in water.
It does.
So I have been talking to her about this. Like some folks that I have been like, it got me. It really, really got me. And so it's easy to spiral into this. They don't love me. Why they do me like that? So the world is. People are so mean.
But you were forewarned.
And unkind. And
you were forewarned.
And I was.
Your mama told you.
My mom said. My mom had said.
She had told you.
And, what Ryan say? I'm not Ryan. Who is this? Marissa. Friday the 8th grade junior prom. And her 8th grade picnic field trip day is on Saturday from 12 to 4. And the graduation is Tuesday evening.
The promotion.
Okay.
It's a promotion ceremony.
Okay. Right. Because
She's not graduating.
She's promoting.
She's promoting.
Well, does she leave that school and go to another school? Is that why they consider it
a promotion? Yeah, because you're going to another grade. You don't graduate until you graduate high school. And you graduate college.
Oh, you graduate high school and you graduate college.
That's what I'm told.
I see. I thought it was that specific academy, or you have graduated that facility or the requirements to excel from that facility.
Possible. Just saying what I've heard.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations. You gotta have a high schooler.
Right. It's a graduation, if that's what they call it. Hey, she's going to a new school. Right. So, okay. I think that's when they consider it like a graduation. Like when you actually leave that field of academia and go to a different one.
How about they have they call it a junior prom at 8th grade? Because my junior prom was 11th grade junior prom. So I didn't have a prom.
8th grade is a prom?
That's what she said. They have an 8th grade junior prom.
Oh my gosh, that is what she said. 8th grade junior prom. Yeah. Wow. So, like, she's gonna be dressed in a gown, like a prom.
Like, Ryan had a dance. I think it was called a dance. I think they called it a prom. What did they call it, Ryan, when you was graduating from Malcolm X Academy?
Because that's what, 5th, 6th grade. What is
that? Was 8th grade.
That's 8th grade.
But they didn't call it a prom. I think they just called it an 8th grade dance.
So it's 8th. So she's going to high school.
She's going to high school.
Okay, so she's going to high school. Okay.
9th grade.
All right. Congratulations on all of that. Freshman in high school. I'm trying to remember freshmen in high school. I get sad. I do.
Oh, because you can't remember nothing. Yeah.
I don't remember I don't remember the halls, the walls, the color of the lockers. Like, I don't remember, like, the stairs, because I know it was stairs.
Gotcha, Marissa. Thanks.
The preschoolers, kindergartner, and 5th grade have a promotion ceremony. Because they're staying at that same school. I got you. All right. Wow. So, yeah, I don't remember that. Do you remember your 9th grade freshman?
Yeah, well, I went to an all-white school, so I was coming from a black school to an all-white school. So yes, I absolutely remember it. I absolutely remember it. Yes.
Parker, do you remember freshmen at? I think Parker and I were freshmen, or we were. At the same school.
You guys all remember your freshman? Mama, do you remember being a freshman?
Were they
Uncle
called,
Charles?
Look,
do you remember?
Were they called freshmen?
Were they called freshmen? They called Uncle Charles. What was they called?
We'll be nice.
They were called. They were called ninth graders.
Play nice. So, yes, my friend here has been helping me with the situation. So I need you guys to chime into the comment section if you could, and or will please, with some things Parker says he remember. Look at Ron, talking about not too much on his.
He forever be. He swear he take enough for her. Whatever. She can take up for herself.
Parker, do you remember me in as a freshman, or like were we more so coming into maybe 10th grade?
If I remember Netflix, how is that gonna be that's the thing? Like, I don't get it. They're doing the red carpet and their slogan is Netflix. So they're gonna have movies?
Like, is she actually dressing for like in a gown? I guess that was my question too.
Ryan just had a dress because your mom hemmed it. Remember, she had to hem it. No, she hemmed it.
Okay.
Your mom.
What color was it?
Pink. Yep. Your mom hemmed it. When you were at the address, when you was at the house,
Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Yep.
She got accepted to DSA for their visual arts program. That's
nice.
what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So he he remembers me, but mostly 10th grade.
Hey Misha, what's up, girl?
So Uncle Charles remembers being a freshman at Persian.
Oh, okay.
And Mom said they didn't have a 9th grade prom. They only had senior prom when you graduated from high school.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know about an 8th grade. Well, maybe. Oh, this guy.
Yeah. And wearing homecoming style attire. Yeah, like home. Yeah. So it'll be like, cute little dresses. It shouldn't be nothing like prom, like where they spend like $500-$600 on the dress.
Okay.
Because only Ryan's little dress that she got, I think I paid like
50.
Probably. 100? I got it. No, I ain't. I got that thing at Burlington.
Oh.
I got that thing.
H&M. Look, y'all better get hip to H&M. H&M has some really nice things.
I think that dress was $19.99. It was real cute too.
Yeah. So
but she just had to have a hem.
He remembers my tennis team uniform.
Yeah, I remember that uniform. It was cute.
Funny.
So back to our regular scheduled program.
Right.
What to do when you realize that you are not important? You're not as important as you thought you were. So when you thought you was part of the clique, and you're not part of the clique.
So things that she's gone over with me that have been helpful to me, and I've been trying to marinate on. It's okay to feel hurt and disappointed, because I had to channel in on what the feelings were, because I was first like angry. You go into angry, but then I think it was disappointment. It's more of a disappointment. It's more of a disappointment. And to accept the reality of it, like legit, this is it. This happened. This is who we are. This is who I am. And so you just push away from the table.
Yeah, because sometimes you just outgrow somebody, or you outgrow them, they outgrow you, and you just got to move on, move past.
Well, different situations is different. It's hard. It's really, really hard. And because it's a loss. It's a loss. And it's like, that's crazy, because I really am not even, I don't want to say sad. It's a different loss when it comes to my mom, and like when I lost my mom. And so these other situations, I don't know. I think I was more angry. I don't lie.
I think he was angry and disappointed. He was angry and disappointed.
Because disappointment, you can kind of feel some type of empathy for that person, right?
Not necessarily.
Oh, no?
No, because the disappointment is a sense of sadness, because you expect better of that person. So the fact that they didn't do what you're expecting them to do disappointed you.
And maybe that's what it is. Just having unrealistic expectations of others. And that is my number one flaw. Unrealistic expectation of others.
Because you're expecting them to react how you would react, or how you would want them to react. And that's not always going to be the case.
Well, I don't know if it's about what I would want them to do.
But you're expecting. Because you were expecting.
Well, you're right.
You were expecting.
Yeah.
So you're expecting something, and that didn't come.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait a minute. Like, why didn't I get that?
So that's the thing. It's a slippery slope, because I don't want to live in a world where I have no expectations of others. I have like no expectations, because then you don't want to live in a world where you're constantly thinking that people are going to let you down. So you don't have put any kind of thrive or any kind of.
But are they really unrealistic? Is it just common courtesy, decency? Yeah, that gets me every time. That's Marissa.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. Decency and common. So common courtesy really just is not common. Like if everyone
had common, then everybody would have it.
Right. And so that's what I'm learning. And that's it's just because I am a giver and I I don't give out of expectation. I give because that's who I am. It's in my nature, and it makes me feel good to give. I guess then the disappointment comes in. So I just I gotta stop putting comment on everybody. Mm-hmm. It's not common.
It's not.
And being decent is not common. Mm-mm. You would think being decent. It's just like we've really gotten to this world where decent just is not common.
It's not. It's sad.
For me, I expect them to do or act the way that I would do or act. Mm-hmm. And I legit don't expect people, because I know I'm all of that and too much of a bag of chips. There is no way that I don't expect me.
And that's why I always be like, I never get the Christmas that I give. So I don't expect it because I know it's never going to happen. Like nobody is on my level when it comes to certain things. So I don't even expect it because it's not gonna be on my level.
Yeah, I don't expect that level because no, I don't expect that. But there is that, again, like Ron said, that common sense, that common decency really is legit not. He actually thinks that decency is common. However, people are so jaded that they do it to them first. So is that being decent though? Like getting them before they get me? Because this mindset that,
I gotta get mine.
I don't know.
I gotta get mine. You gotta get yours. Another song. Yeah. Yeah. You it's all about me, these days. And I think that how we were raised and how we were brought up makes a difference too. Because we weren't brought up in that jaded world where it is all about us. It's about, okay, you want to do for you, but what can you do for others as well? Some people weren't brought up like that. Some people aren't, they're just selfish and they don't think of others. They just don't think of that in that way. It's like I have issues with like emotions as far as being like emotionally there. Like I'm there for you. If you need some money, I got you. If you and maybe if you need me to take you here or there, I might got you. But if you start crying and stuff, I'm like, I gotta crack a joke because I can't. Right. I don't. That makes me uncomfortable. Right. And it's like I don't like.
Right.
Like you want a hug?
Right.
Like, what you need? Like I can give you a hug, but I.
So right. So what did I say today? I was like, nothing. What did I say today?
I was like, I don't listen. When you just start busting out crying and people don't normally cry, you like, well, something is not right. Why you saying ain't nothing wrong?
Ron said, I feel like people operate out of a sense of trauma. While they can be decent, they actively choose to not be.
Wow.
Trauma reaction. That could be it.
You know what? That's in my situation, that's definitely it. Because I think in the back of my head of things, and I'm like, whatever. That's how I think in my head. I'm like,
yes.
And I shouldn't, but that's kind of always like in the back of my mind, like, yeah, and I shouldn't do that.
Well, it's not a shouldn't thing. People really just are who they are. Yeah. So that's why I don't come to you with that emotional stuff. I don't come to you with it because I know that ain't your category.
No, I'm a crack a joke. I'll make you laugh, but we can't stay. I don't want to be stuck in it. That's what it is. Like even when I'm sad, like I give myself, you give yourself 90 seconds. I'm like, I can't dwell in it because
90 seconds.
I've seen what it do to people, make you sick, and I'm not gonna do that. So, and that's not a good way to grieve either.
Yeah,
because
that's true.
It'll just come at you and you be like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Like, there's like all of a sudden you teary-eyed.
That's true.
And I'm an emotional person.
Says, I'm that way, but I lose sympathy for those who keep the bad habits going.
That part.
Or that keep the bad habits or keep doing crazy.
That part. If you keep doing the same thing, what's that? The definition of insanity? Keep doing the same thing over and over.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to put people in that category. Like, you don't bring emotional stuff to you. So you don't take, like, people that don't care. I mean, I don't want to say don't care. So you wouldn't take fire to somebody that's wet. I mean,
what? You might take fire too. It might be cold, so you might need to warm up.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Some people like to be cold. Some people like to be cold. You see somebody sitting there shivering, you want to cover them up with a blanket, and they like, "What are you doing? I don't want that." Yeah. So let the mother sucker shiver, you know? So these are the things. So you just, so I'm working on it, guys. Listen, Ron gets the award today for most profound statement
because that was deep. This one was deep though.
Because you did have a couple more you were going to
the one that really got me, it was like, recognize that the other person's actions are their responsibility. Their behavior doesn't define your worth.
Their behavior does not define your worth.
Ooh, that's
what she said to me. And I was like, as soon as she said it, I posted it. I was like, ooh, I felt that one.
Word.
I felt that one.
That's a word.
Their actions do not define your worth. And I get it. It's not I don't, but I guess I don't be feeling like, oh, I don't feel worthless. I guess I really be feeling about them.
It's not that you don't feel that you feel worthless. It's because the worthiness of the relationship.
Right. They didn't put that that worth on it too. I got it. Yes.
That part.
Yes. Ding, 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 ding. I want to say, like, eureka.
Right.
We reached it. So yeah, I'm working on that thing. And another way is to acknowledge my feelings and focus on self-growth. So also focus on the positive aspects of your life. And be open to building new connections. So, you hold on. Yeah.
And with this Pisma people, they might find your
whole new
other
circle.
Friend. I ain't gonna say best friend because that's me.
Gotcha. No way. No. Nobody can even get 50. Nobody can even get 40 more years.
Find a good friend.
I don't even have 40 more years in me. It's impossible. See? No.
40 years, y'all. 40 years.
No, that's impossible. So, so be open to building new connections. So, yes, this PIFMA connection is indeed ideal for me. And the speaking engagements and the whole moving around business has been helping. And so, because it really is people out there. I'm learning and finding that they want to genuinely do for you. I mean, just because, you have
a good heart and you have a good spirit, and people see that when they see you.
Well, yeah, the people,
God in me.
The people that you think you're closest to would resonate the same. That's the thing. You spent all of your years with these same folks, and that's not. And then you come across new folks, and they like, here, let me.
That's because they take for granted. They take for granted that you just gonna always be there. You just gonna always be there. And they're gonna always call on you. I need you to come sing right quick. Even though they telling you last minute, you're gonna jump in and do it because that's who you are. And you've proven to them time and time again that's who I am. And you'll jump in. But that's not who you are now because your life is life and things have changed.
Things are changing.
Your mama showed you the light. Now you believe in it, and you got to walk in it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, speaking of, we wanted to talk about how long do you wait to reach out to folks after someone has passed away? Like, what is the ideal time limit that you know, so you had certain connections based on that person, right? So when that person passes away, does that connection get disconnected? And
that was good. That was a good one.
And so we want to know, you know, like, if there are any connections that you guys may have had, or, you know, do you find your, like, if it's birthdays, do you still reach out?
Be positive about how many years you had left. Oh, you might have more than 40. She ain't got more than 40 for somebody else, though. Oh, 40 belongs to me.
You're right.
Yes.
You're right. I'm gonna live forever.
Yeah.
But this physical body, you know, may, you know,
deteriorate.
You know, might have to feed the earth or something. You know, have to recycle these things here. So, yeah.
So I would say, I mean, it's really, I always, you know, if you know their birthday, you know, say, hey, I was thinking about you, happy birthday. Because for you, the link is gone. For them, the link is gone. But you'll always be a connection from her
to them.
You know what I'm saying? So you reaching out saying, hey, happy birthday is your mom saying happy birthday.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So they'll be like, oh, because they'll be like, oh, she put it on your heart to say happy birthday to. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. You know, Mother's Day, Christmas. You know, it ain't saying you gotta do it. It could just be a holiday thing. You know, just like, hey, you know, was thinking about you. Just wanted to say I was thinking about you.
Well, so I'm gonna have to try and shift because my mind was like, once she left, I knew that there were gonna be people, things, situations that I would not see again. I would not revisit again. I would not hear from again.
And that's fine. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's fine. But some people, you still have to reach out to. Only because your mama will want you to.
Ron says, wait, he feels lost. Who are we reaching out to after that?
So friends and relatives of her mom that, you know, was close to her mom. So, and then, like, you know, now the weeks and the days and the weeks and the months and now a year has gone by, and those same people who were there, you know, like immediately after are no longer really there. And it's like, how long is she supposed to have that relationship with them? They're supposed to really be reaching out to her, but they didn't really have that relationship to begin with. And that was always like my point when, you know, when somebody asked me, you know, oh, how's Beverly doing? Like, if you have a relationship with her, you can call her and find out yourself. I don't like when people ask me through you when you have your own relationship. Like, I was happy, you know, that Ryan reached out to you. I'm like, that's your godmom. You can reach out to your godmom and get the assistance that you need. You don't got to go through me. Y'all got your own thing going on. She'll come pick you up. And, you know, y'all had your own thing. You spent the night over her house with her. Like, all night talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that don't have nothing to do with me. And so, and that's the thing. So if you have,
I guess so.
You know what I'm saying? If it's people who you add a relationship with outside of her, then definitely, yes, you need to reach out. You know, so like maybe the cousin, maybe
the cousins,
But some of the other people, you know, birthday, if it's in your heart, because I believe that you have such a connection with your mom that if you are thinking about that person, that's her telling you to reach out.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's true. I can look at it that way. That's
so true. And you just be like, hey, you know what? I think my mom wanted me to reach out to you. So I'm just saying hello because you popped into my mind.
Gigi said,
and she told me to tell you hi.
Gigi said,
yep, and that's how that works.
I gotcha. Ron said after his father passed, he didn't reach out to any of his friends. He kept his siblings in rotation here and there. His grandmother, her very best friend, periodically check on her and he went by there Saturday before Mother's Day to take her a card.
Oh.
Okay, and my aunt gave her a rose.
Oh.
Okay, that's special. That's special.
And that's because that was her best friend. So that would be like me and you. You know what I'm saying? And our kids, because I guess not the same because they all grew up,
and they still
I hang out with your son
right
when you ain't seen them.
Right.
Again, we have
don't he have hair?
Yes, he has a lot of hair, and I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't like it
at all. His hair.
I don't like it.
Yeah, he's going through a thing.
I don't like it.
Yeah, let him.
I don't like that little. I don't like it.
He'll get it.
Yeah. It looked like if you put your hand through it, it would definitely get stuck. My ring would not longer be on my finger. It would be caught up, and I would have to cut it out. Yes. Yeah. I mean, he's still very handsome. But I don't.
It's a thing. He's done it before. He cut it off. It's a phase.
Yeah.
He laid up, so
right.
He happy right now.
He is.
So whatever.
He's not really like her.
She's sweet. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. Whatever. He laid up, so he's fine. He's and I really like her for him.
Yes.
He's openly excited about it. So I'm excited for him.
Yes.
So it took him a minute.
How girl.
Oh my God. Yeah, it took him a minute because he had some bugaboos that I thought it was a little rough patch.
Oh man.
He went through a rough little cabbage patch for us.
Yeah, I really like her. That's my girl right there.
So we wanted to also dive into, guys, some of the things, speaking of children, things that we were not able to say as children. We want to know if these cute little sayings, you found yourself being chastised as a child.
Look, and do you still do it today?
Right, because you still catch it. That's why I'm laughing, because I'm thinking about
it. And like, if you hear a kid say it, do you like kind of check them? Because they don't have the same.
They don't have
the same thing that we had.
They do not. Listen, because
you definitely know.
The F-bombs and the B-twats and the whatnots that fly out with no discernment of my presence whatsoever.
They don't care.
Not at all. Not at all. But it was indeed a different era.
Yeah, so we couldn't say swear to God.
Swear to God.
Oh,
that was
to this day I wouldn't say that.
That's considered blasphemy. You cannot. You can't swear to God. Don't be swearing on God. That's the lightning gonna strike. What is that?
Now they just say Bible.
Bible.
Yeah, they say Bible instead of saying swear to God. They just say Bible.
Really? And that's more acceptable.
I wouldn't say it, but that's what they say. They'll be like Bible.
Really? I put that on Bible
but they just say Bible.
They just say
Bible, but that's what that means.
I put that on God.
Yeah, no, they'll be like Bible.
Is that the same as swear to God? I put that on God. Is Ryan still in here?
Right, Ryan.
I wonder, like, for their age, is that the same as like swear to God? Like, I put that on God. That's the same. On God. Really? Yep. On God.
Yep.
They say on God. That's swear to God. We would be in trouble for that.
Can't say that. Can't do that. Can't do that.
I wonder, is Ryan still? We weren't allowed to say liar
or lie. We had
to say tell a story.
Yep.
That is indeed.
Yeah, that's number one. That's number one. You couldn't say that. You had to say, "Ooh, you telling a story."
What about Uncle Charles? Like, can he even not say remember, but like, is it one that sticks out? Because they're the old,
right? The old school. Like they're the seasoned
saints.
You're right. They the ones that taught us that.
Right, they're the seasoned saints up in here. And what was the other?
That would get you a slap in the mouth, right? Real quick.
Oh, yes. You couldn't say liar. My paternal grandmother would have a conniption. Ooh.
But yeah, you could not say lie. You had to say tell a story.
Oh my God.
You couldn't say like that's a lie or he's lying or they're a liar.
I wonder why. Is that like harsh?
Because I think that's really harsh. And I think because I think that's like a word that's in the Bible that's really bad.
Really?
Yeah. So you can't say that.
Lie.
That's what I think. Yeah, that's what I think. Because the devil is a lie. So you can't say lie.
Oh,
that's what I would think.
Really?
I don't know. Am I being too churchy? Is that what it is, Uncle Charles? I'm just saying. I think that's what it is. Is that what say the devil is a lie? So if you equate the devil with lying, then you shouldn't say that word.
And don't call him a liar because that would make him a devil.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Right. But if they lied, they lied. No, they told a story.
They told a story.
Man.
Right, because a story is a fabrication. So
don't say darn. Up. That's another one. You can't say darn.
And you a gosh darn liar.
And I have it right. Look at me. I should be an evangelist. No, she should be an evangelist. I'm not on that level.
Now.
Flirt. We couldn't say flirt because we had to say poop.
Oh yeah, that's right. Pooed it.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know why flirt was so bad. Maybe because it sounded like something else or something. I don't know.
Flirt.
But you couldn't say fart. You have to say they pooed it.
Well, if the horns okay, Ron.
Right.
I know that's right. Don't call him a liar.
Why couldn't we say fart though?
I don't know.
Maybe because it's so harsh. Maybe because it's maybe because you're not supposed to announce. No, right. You're not supposed to announce that somebody passed gas. Yeah, you're not supposed to announce that somebody passed.
Yeah,
gas.
That's not good.
I think maybe that's what it was.
So pass gas is fine.
No, you're not even supposed to say it. Like you're not supposed to acknowledge it because it's rude. You're not supposed to,
Okay.
Used to get in trouble for farting. Like you couldn't go in the bathroom. You knew you had to do it.
Marissa said you couldn't say shut up.
Yep, shut up. That's on the list too. You could not say shut up.
Like because it just sounds uncool.
Yes, right. It does. It sounds really harsh. It's very farted.
You farted. Who
farted? I used to tell this to Ralph. I'd be like, I farted in this thing.
Oh God! You can't just poop. Just poop. It wasn't
pooted. They passed gas.
Okay.
Yeah, they passed.
Okay.
They passed gas.
So pooted wasn't allowed either.
I guess.
I think so. Maybe pass gas is better. Or what's it? Yeah, I guess pass gas. That's a good one. What's the other one?
I pass gas.
I pass gas.
But it don't smell like a cute pass gas. Mine smell like flowers, but everybody else probably don't smell.
Vanilla flowers.
Yes, it smells like vanilla flowers.
Look,
except for the other day, because I had them baked beans, and when I tell you I was in the room by myself, I almost ran out. I was like, oh jeez, what's going on?
Cherries do that to me. Cherries, me and cherries just have a thing.
Man, I had them baked beans.
You're not supposed to hold it in.
No, you're not. Hey, LaJuan.
Yeah, you're not supposed to hold it in.
No, don't hold it in, but you can go into a bathroom or something. That's crazy.
When it goes back up in your stomach by the time you get to the bathroom.
No, my bathroom ain't that far.
Girl,
just burning there.
By the time you get there.
I had spray on the side because, I don't.
By the time you get there.
Don't do the whole Dutch oven either, where you part in the covers and then you move the covers and then they all come up. Oh my God.
The Dutch oven.
Oh my goodness.
My LaJuan, I didn't even see her come in.
Yeah, LaJuan came in. We
used to blame it on the dog. It's been a long
time. Right. I blame it on Ralph. We blame it on Autumn now.
Right. I guess with the diapers.
Listen, that girl be tooting a toot, okay? And it be all on your hand. You can feel it. She just be like,
oh. Well, babies aren't supposed to.
But I'm just saying, it's really rude. I'm like, you're not being very demure.
What's going on, LaJuan? It has been a long time, love. I saw you live at the park, and condolences again to your dad. She was just celebrating his birthday, and all of that. My great grandmother used to say, "Better out than in."
Amen to that.
Or your eyeball's gonna pop out, if you hold it in. But that's septic. You can't hold it in. You can't keep that in.
No,
that's you can't
gross.
keep that in. That is gross. What was the other one?
Stupid. That's a real bad. I used to call that the S. That my kids growing up thought that was the S word.
Oh, they thought that was the F word. You couldn't call nobody stupid.
That's not nice. It's just not nice.
Is that the same as liar?
That's no stupid. I mean, it's just not nice. Why would you call somebody that? That's not nice. Nobody is stupid. You might not know what you don't know, but you're not stupid. Like that's
some people.
No, that's not nice. Not for a kid to say. I don't think a kid
unintelligent.
Yeah,
that wasn't intelligent.
Well, yeah, that's harsh too. But
I guess sometimes a sneak one comes out. It happens in the classroom one day, and my student said, "Ooh, Miss Marissa, did you?"
Did you say no?
That wasn't me. Oh,
you should have said you smelt it. You what is the first? You smelt it. You dealt it.
Look, she said you couldn't say that or retard.
Oh yeah. Well, you still can't say that. That's not. Yeah.
Oh,
that's the R word.
Oh,
that's like saying the N word.
Diplomatically.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because like dwarfs or short person or
you can't say the N word.
Oh, she was dying.
She was dying. She
was dying.
That's funny.
You know them kids, they don't hold them up.
Oh, you couldn't say but.
But was
you said bottom.
Oh, because butt was like, could you say what about booty?
Yeah.
No. But butt is better than booty. I mean booty is better than butt. Which one is it? Which one? Whoever smelt it dealt it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever smelt it dealt it. The yeah, your rear end. It was yeah. It was nap time and completely quiet. Oh, he was the only one awake.
Good. No evidence.
That was so funny.
No evidence. Just me and you kids. Shush. Hold on, shut up and lay down. That ain't nothing.
Right.
That was one of them kids and they sleep. You know, I guess you can blame it on one of the other ones.
Could you say but, Mama?
What?
Uncle Charles. But. You couldn't say but. You would say rear end.
And dang.
Bottom. No, you couldn't say dang.
So dang was kind of.
You couldn't say godly.
Or godly.
Can't say that.
No. Dang and godly. That's like cussing. That was cussing for sure. Funky.
Had to say somebody they smell bad. You couldn't say they was funky.
I don't know about funky.
You couldn't say.
Marissa said she said yeah. Excuse me and kept it moving. I told him to go to bed. Now I said excuse me. Lay down.
Right.
I got you.
You couldn't say heck. Like what?
Like heck.
Yeah, that's like hell.
Oh. You could say but you couldn't say ass. Well, we hope not.
But yeah, you couldn't. Yeah. Well, but we said that ass was in the Bible though.
These kids these days saying ass. They saying all kinds of. There is no hold them up.
Say what? So you asked when they call you couldn't say what?
Couldn't say what? You got to say huh.
No, you couldn't say huh.
Oh, just come here.
No, say ma'am.
Yes.
Or yes. Or
yeah.
Excuse me.
Uncle Charles said all of them were wrong. You couldn't say none of them. So you can't say what the heck.
No.
Couldn't say dang it.
You couldn't say what. You had to say. You couldn't say. I couldn't say huh. So I don't know.
If you can huh, you can hear.
Yep. You couldn't say huh.
If you can huh, you can hear.
Like, yes.
And when I call you, just come see what I want. Why you saying
huh?
Yeah.
Definitely don't say what.
Definitely don't say what.
Who you what?
All right, guys. I think we wrapped all of them. That was all of them.
They said lie.
They said lie.
That was the number one.
That was the number one.
Could not.
Yeah, these kids, Marissa, they indeed say everything. I'm getting ready for the weekend again. I'm going to touch base with this lady about Saturday's thing. What bothered me?
What bothered me?
What bothered me? They could say what to us, but we couldn't say it back. I was always confused. 3-year-old stood up and told her friend, "Shut the F up."
Ooh. A 3-year-old. See, that's because they be cussing. That's why we tell them, I ain't never cussed around the kids. Like, my kids did not know that I cussed until they was like 12, 13.
Because they will fly it out. They will fly out. They will legit. They walk like you. They talk like you. They
like 12, 13. And they knew I was mad if I cussed. That's how they knew I was really, really mad. They was like, oh.
But nowadays, it's just regular. They just, this is how they talk on the regular and the normal. So the kids, they just relay it as conversation. Mama said you can only say yes, ma'am, or no, sir, to an adult. Even to this day, she still do that. That's something. That's something.
I still don't say what.
Yeah.
It's really as rude. You like what? Because there's no way you can say it like
that's short and curt.
What? Like what? it's like what? Like what you want? Like you don't want nothing.
Yeah, there is no soft way to say what. Yes, Marissa, they do indeed mimic the cussing parents for sure. For sure. Yes, I am getting ready. What you got going on for the weekend? Anything going?
I work midnight.
Oh, that's right. You gotta shut it down.
Yeah. So I gotta get my shows together that I want to watch.
What y'all got going on for the weekend? Anybody got some good, fun, exciting stuff going on this weekend? No, just I don't want to say nothing but the PIFMA gig. I'm gonna be prepared for that, and yep, it's sad too. She be pissed when in public and she hear a parent cussing her kid out regardless of age. Yeah, they fly. Get your mom, shut the fuck up.
Don't cuss that whole.
That's
not good.
That does something to my whole shot. Anyway, we're gonna pray for him. But anyway,
because there's other words you can use other than those to express how you're feeling.
Yeah,
for them to understand that what you did wasn't right.
It's just so regular.
You don't need to do that.
People have normalized dysfunction, and I think with the pandemic and being isolated, and we had this constant stimuli, the phone, videos, and the constant stimuli. It's hard to now we crave it, we need it, we can't be without, we gotta have noise.
Did you see the thing that sent you? And so I sent you this thing. Ralph actually sent it to me, and it was a breakdown of importance from, it was like friends, family, co-workers, going out to eat, church. It was just a list of things of what was important. And it went from the 50s till now. It actually was like the 30s until now. Of course, online was at 0. So online didn't start getting popular until 1982. And then it took over. And because everything went, it was showing, it was a graph, and it showed how important. And it was like family for a while. It was co-workers moved up to the top for a minute. Then it became church was way down there. And then online was woo.
Now it's you got
everything goes was this big on the graph, and everything and online was like this long.
So yeah, we're just overly stimulated, and we just Anyhow,
she said she technically a mandated reporter.
Right. Ready to report
just got tell. Yeah, I tell people, man, I'm a tattletale. Don't do nothing wrong me, especially if I can get paid for telling.
Oh Lord, you gonna get every month the reward money.
I'm gonna run it up. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna tell, and I'm gonna tell you that I told.
Now run tell that.
Shouldn't have been doing it. Don't do it around me.
No, guys, we're gonna go ahead and I was waiting to see. I guess we're the only ones gonna be hanging. You're gonna be working this weekend. I'm gonna be working this weekend.
Nobody else
is doing anything this
weekend. Ryan, what you doing this weekend?
Ryan probably gonna be cooking some strawberry.
We need to go, Ryan. When you going? Ryan, do you know how to cook Brussels sprouts? Cause I wanna try. I heard they taste like cabbage, and I really like cabbage.
Yes,
I want.
They do.
I want to taste some Brussels sprouts.
They do.
But I want to taste some good ones. Somebody, they said do it with honey or something. It's supposed to be good.
That glaze.
Do you make it like that?
Look, he gonna try.
Are you there? Not. Are you there?
He's going to look it up for sure. So Ron, while you are taking the time to chime in on that, look, text her because we'll be offline here in the next week.
some
So
Brussels.
yes, text her. We will get the Brussels sprout situation together. We want to try that on the show one day.
He said he doing with a little honey.
With a little honey. Yeah, that's the way. Yeah, I want to try it. So yeah, Ron, get you some Brussels sprouts and get this one over here so that she can try them. And yeah. Brussels sprouts. Who gets this excited about Brussels sprouts?
Listen, I like trying different stuff. You know, I'll try it. Yeah, I'll try anything once.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
So, guys, while we're preparing for these Brussels sprouts for her, get out there and get some fun, guys. Whatever you're doing, be kind, be purposeful, and just be kind. You just don't know what folks are going through.
You really don't.
And people are in need of a smile. So yes.
You can be frozen.
We're frozen. No. You gonna say frozen? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up on guys and get on. Remember,
it costs nothing to be nice.
So get on out here and exchange some currency.
I like my frozen.
I'm free.
I was really frozen.
We'll see you guys next week. Bye.